And welcome back to Pokemon Blue, Part 13. Last time I stormed through the SSN, got HM1, and now I'm shopping, preparing for Lieutenant Surge.
Alright, so Lieutenant Surge is going to be not that bad, but before we get into that, we have a new member to introduce.
Hey everyone, Dave's Kelvin, YouTube name is KJoy17, the original member of the Backseat crew.
There we go. Alright, good to have you with us finally. Last part, as you guys already saw, I wasn't feeling the greatest to commentate, so I just let it be like a non-commentary thing. So I'll try not to let that happen again at this point.
Alright, so we're gonna use cut, hopefully.
no. So here we go. Yeah, Dux is about to hack away with cut.
Oh god, and we're now entering into the gym for Lieutenant Surge.
Alright, this gimmick here is you have to find 2 electric trash cans, and to be sure that they both open up the 2 locks. If you open up the wrong one, they reset, and therefore it gets re-randomized.
Normally, the switches are next to each other for the most part, but you never know, it could be from above to the left, it could be diagonally. So
Yeah.
really, you gotta get lucky with this.
Well, actually, you really want to get the corners, because you give yourself a 50-50 shot, as opposed to somewhere in the middle, where you're going to get a 25% chance.
But you gotta
Yeah.
be lucky enough as it is to get the corner.
Now,
Yeah.
thankfully, this does not actually take too long here. Basically, here in this gym, they support electric-type Pokemon. Bring a ground-type, and you win. That simple.
My recommendation, catch a Diglett in the Diglett cave. So
Yeah.
I believe in Pokemon Yellow and maybe Red and Blue also, you
Um,
can find a level 29 or 31 Duck Trio, which is really good and really strong this early in the game.
If you can catch the Doug Trio, then more power to you. You pretty much just won the gym entirely.
Yep. And the weird thing is about this in particular is that in 2nd gen, the electric blocks are not there. Believe it or not, which is weird.
I guess they just didn't want to prolong the game any longer than they should, but basically here, if you bring a simple ground type, like I'm here using Sand Slash, just use Dig, and you pretty much win.
Yeah, you pretty much just annihilate everyone.
Geodude can do it too, but Diglett is generally a more awesome choice.
Because it's like right next to Vermilion.
And it also happens to be there in case if you don't have blue like I'm playing right now. 'Cause I'm using the version exclusive Sandshrew. You're good at electricity, but I'm also good with ground.
Sorry, we win.
Pretty much it. Yeah, so Rockers tend to only carry just electric-type Pokemon. Nothing really too,
Spectacular.
not really anyways. Sonic Boom misses, haha. That's a great thing about using Dig. Even if the Pokemon is faster than you, it'll go for something stupid anyways.
Yep.
Yep, for the most part. Do you know, guys, that Dig was actually banned from competitive use in 1st gen?
Was it?
Yeah, it was mainly due to a glitch in 1st generation where, as you know, when you dig or fly, you are vulnerable to the first phase of the attack. And then if you were to be paralyzed before using the move, then get fully paralyzed before the attack has to be executed, then your Pokemon gets the full invulnerability until you use the Dig again.
Can you also get hit by Swift if you're in Dig or Fly?
Swift is the only way you can get hit, but it's not really a kind of a move.
Well, no, Swift is just an attack that never misses. I actually was watching a Gen 2 footage a little while back, and actually, here's another fun fact. You can hit someone during the flight animation with Twister.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. You can also do that with Thunder too.
And Gust, I believe.
Gus?
Yep.
Yeah, anything that would be related to coming from the sky, I think he can hit during the fly animation.
Yep.
Yep. 2nd generation also allows Dig to allow yourself to get hit by Earthquake and by the move Magnitude as well.
Which would do double the damage and the resolve because you're actually underground, so you would absorb the most impacts.
I think the same applies too for Gust for using Gust on Pokemon using Fly too, if I'm not mistaken.
But you mean like they would get knocked out of the air?
No, I think it just does double.
It does double damage.
Thank you.
Okay, but the reason for the double damage is you'd be theoretically just knocked off the air.
Right.
Okay, so this is where the BS comes in. Now I find the first one off the bat. I'm thinking, oh, this could be my lucky day. I go to my right. Nope.
Hey, they look too long to reset.
And a reset. So I just spend thankfully only the next few seconds finding it. So I didn't have to really do a lot of editing. because if I had to, that would have been a nightmare.
Yep.
The little funny thing about that gentleman who's currently cautious now, he mentions how Lieutenant Surge saved his life during the war. Mainly, he talks about the Great War in the Pokemon-verse. And also, Lieutenant Surge is referenced as the Lightning American.
Well,
so, in fifth generation, they're really caught in this saying that he's from the Unova region, which is based off New York, New Jersey, respectively.
Right. Which is actually interesting. So you would think that he must have just took a trip to Kanto and be the only American stereotype here.
I didn't believe some World War II American soldiers stood back in Japan after the war.
And actually, speaking of Lieutenant Surge, you guys remember him in the anime?
Yes.
He was tall.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you scare you as a kid?
I was thinking, oh my god, he reminds me of Guile, except he's gargantuan.
I still remember freaking Meowth and James tearing up hearing Pikachu's speech to Ash. I want to defend all Pikachu's honor.
Well, no, there was the episode where it was the same episode where Nurse Joy presented the Thunderstone and offered Pikachu to evolve to match Raichu's strength, and I think Pikachu smacked it out of Ash's hand or something, and then just basically spoke in his own language, saying that he wants to prove that he can do it as a Pikachu. That was a pretty touching moment, actually.
Funny thing is, Ash actually kept that Thunderstone for all the way until the Diamond and Pearl storyline, where Pikachu was supposed to get defeated by another Raichu by a point-blank Hyper Beam attack. And Ash presented the Thunderstone again. Pikachu has a chance he wants to be ready to evolve right now.
And Pikachu
decides again he's not going to evolve at that point.
So he even
Team Rocket then I believe took the freaking Thunderstone. So Ash no longer has it anymore. So it's not going to be a plot device.
That would have been too bad. I would have loved to see the Pikachu evolve into Raichu.
Speaking of Raichu,
here it is right here. That's Lieutenant Surge's best Pokemon. Generally, oh look at that!
Ha!
Dumbass!
Pokemon at its finest.
Pokemon Yellow, I recall, Raichu was only Lieutenant Surge's only Pokemon.
Very critical.
But it was level 28. Yes, it gets also Mega Punch and Mega Kick, so it can still do solid damage to the Ground type Pokemon.
A Rocket Ground will be perfect against something like a Geodude.
No, it's still Ground's still perfect. It's still the perfect choice. It's just that it had a little bit more coverage. You know what? It would have been weird if this was like the same Raichu that fight a second gen and had hidden power ice.
Oh no.
Maybe the ROM hack, probably.
We just gave someone a ROM hack idea.
Oh jeez.
All right.
That's gonna be a thing like very, very soon, I think.
Or in the distant future. Anyway, we got TM24, which contains Thunderbolt, one of the strongest moves in the game. One of the most reliable moves in the game. You can teach it to Electric type, and they'd be set for there. So another trick you can do is, instead of actually having to cut and walk all the way back to the Pokemon Center, we could just teleport.
Yay!
You know, the fun thing is that you don't even really need to get cut from the Cut Master. If you actually just get cut from someone trading it to you,
You could technically...
you never have to enter an SSN.
Actually, there's another myth in the SSN, I'm pretty sure you know this, but you ever heard the myth about finding a Mew underneath the truck and you need super strength?
Oh god, that was a legend back then.
I tried that actually in one of my Pokemon games one time, and I never got a bean. Like, I actually purposely lost to the trainer or something while training myself to get the cut, and served to find that truck, but couldn't use it. Like, I didn't have super strength at all. I used Repel because I'm trying to get packs from point A to point B, but I show have an encounter you can find here, which is very rare, as Calvin mentioned. A level 31 Doug Trio.
Oh, jeez.
You gotta be careful if you don't have the right Pokemon on your team, because you can get wrecked by the one Doug Trio.
Yes, however, the payoff is great.
If you can catch this thing.
If you can catch it, it's awesome. If you can KO it, you're getting yourself like a lot of experience by
also,
doing that.
funny thing, in first gen, you can actually throw a Pokeball when they're in the ground still.
Oh, really? I never tried that.
Oh boy.
Crit.
I needed that crit. And Slash for the win.
Another crit.
Yeah, Slash is still very crit happy. But yeah, look at that. 677 experience. Well worth it.
So if you want to find yourself a Duck Trio in this case, I recommend getting a high level Pokemon and put Repel on. So long as it's under 28. So long as it's not over 29.
Well, level 31 I think would be it. But yeah. So basically what I'm doing here, I'm trying to get myself a new Flash Slave. I know you might be thinking I could use Pikachu, I could use Alakazam, but I'm going to be using someone else as a Flash Slave.
Ooh, okay. That's the wrong guy.
No, but he just wanted to teach me that I can use cut down bushes. So I'm going to be getting a Mr. Mime here. The third in-game trade I showed off.
Yay!
Mr. Mime is an alright Pokemon. I mean, it's fast, it's got good support skill like reflecting light screen, but
And he's in special.
honestly, it's pretty frail. You're better off using like Slowbro or even Starmie for that matter.
Competitive-wise, all second Pokemon are at least in the BL tier. Though Hypno and Mr. Mime are considered lackluster compared to the other psychics in this generation.
Let's see. Another great psychic type is Executor.
Yep.
Oh, Alakazam, obviously.
Alakazam, there's Starmie, Slowbro,
Uh,
and of course the unstoppable duo of Mew and Mewtwo.
oh yes,
Yes. Those two.
quite the unstoppable force indeed.
Yeah.
Although Mewtwo can beat Mew most of the time.
Mew's diversity of moves, Mew's Force Dance, a bunch of other moves.
Well,
Makes it really dangerous.
I actually once made a Mew that only spammed one-hit KO moves by basically just using Thunder Wave to paralyze and then just use Guillotine or Fissure. And,
Oh my god.
And I would normally win because I just get that lucky.
Yeah. You can learn any move, even if the moves are exclusive to other Pokemon, such as Chance exclusive move Software.
Oh no, it wasn't Guillotine, it was Horn Drill. My bad. Yeah, Mew using Horn Drill, imagine that.
Oh my god.
It doesn't even have the horn to begin with, it just uses his head.
Probably. Oh, so he grows a horn?
Sure, if you want to make it devilish.
Well, it can use transform, so maybe?
You
Sure.
have 10 Pokemon to get this.
One of those useless HMs in the world.
They got
Especially in
it.
this gen, and they only use it for one area.
Yeah.
One area only, which I do show off. Next part. You have to-
Or is it used in Cerulean Cave?
no, you don't need it. You don't need it in Cerulean Cave.
I think our Flash was eventually changed back. Was actually changed, I think, in
To TM70.
Yeah.
Fourth generation.
Yeah, 4th generation. Thank God for that.
It was
Well, they
it
replaced
was, it was
with
TM7.
default,
It was
which could be almost as bad in hindsight.
wasn't a Pokemon also got an ability that was related to that? Was it Eliminate?
Illuminate, where it's supposed to increase the counter rate.
Yep.
Actually, it doesn't light up the area.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, that would have been a good idea.
I know Starmie gets that. I think Illumise, I think, gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
And of course,
Lantern.
Yeah,
Oh, Lantern. Yes, Lantern. Yes, it is otherwise a useless ability. But anyways, that's not the only business I have revisiting this area. I also happen to go to Pewter City, where you
Ooh,
can.
you're getting that thing.
Oh boy.
Well, there's actually one fossil you can obtain really early if you know where to get it right away. Now I already got the Helix fossil, which contains an Ammonite. There's actually one more fossil you can grab in the Pewter City Museum.
Oh, praise the Helix fossil.
Especially in Gen 1, where Amistar is a better choice.
And for all you Twitch Plays Pokemon fans.
I remember Twitch plays Pokemon. Go right, go left, go up, and they'll be stuck in like a town for like ages.
Yeah, because everyone's been putting their own direction, and the character can like not move at all.
I think I saw like a Pidgeot being higher leveled than like a starter, which is insane.
It's kind of sad, actually.
It was bad where he cost them a couple of things, like he cost the Twitch team to get their freaking EV buff to Flareon instead of Vaporeon.
Oh no.
He
Oh,
also
Flareon.
screwed up against the battle against Lance. He kept on selecting Whirlwind rather than the freaking other moves.
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Such a worthless move in this generation.
The
Jesus.
problem with Whirlwind in this generation that it only works on raw Pokemon. In trainer battles, it has no effect.
Was that changed in Gen 2?
Yeah,
What-
thank God.
Yep.
Yeah, in Gen 2, oh yeah, I jump cut all the way back to Cerulean City because we don't need to walk all the way back.
We're on the road to Cerulean City.
Soon on the road to Rock Tunnel. Alright, so here's a little shortcut for those who like to cut. You need a bike. I got the bike vulture a little while ago.
Voucher.
Voucher.
Backseat gamers do not condone the use of cutting yourself.
Ow! Ow! It hurts! It hurts!
Yay, bicycle!
Gotta
now,
run.
now we can actually go places a lot faster.
As a matter of fact, I think I show it off right here.
Yay!
I remember as a kid, I don't remember I didn't understand what a voucher was.
I had no idea what.
Explained to me that was a coupon for a sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it was just a coupon. We get a free bike, as opposed to paying 1 million polka dollars.
Which like 100, and you get in your max like 999,999.
I would have loved one ROM hack if to ask you the same bidding, but it would show Dr. Evil's face. 100 million polka dollars, and that's the thing with the pinky in the mouth.
Oh no.
Yes, I know. I watch Austin Powers.
Yeah, put him out with you. You're a hero. You're a trainer for you.
Yeah, at least I think it was in Gen 2 they gave him names.
Holy
Now, Kelvin, you might have noticed I am not evolving the Charmander right now. That's because I'm waiting until level 38 to make it learn Flamethrower, and then once it becomes Charmeleon, I'll turn its name to Charizard immediately afterwards.
You know, the funny thing is, when I was a kid, I had my yellow rune and I actually kept Charmander until like Fire Spin. And I wanted to bring it back.
Oh, Fire Spin.
That took me forever.
Yeah, that's painful.
And speaking of Charmander, it's on the PlayStation Network.
Yes, the PlayStation Network. It's been attacked by PlayStation.
Oh my god.
PlayStation wants what they claim to be their property, except it'd be like the lawsuit between Universal Studios and Nintendo.
Oh boy.
It all makes sense now. After Pikachu lost to Richie's Charmander, Pikachu hates PlayStation.
I remember that episode where fucking where the Charmander won because of the Charizard's being disobedient.
Yeah. Ash would have won that battle if he's smart enough to use Pikachu just Wordle against Richie's Butterfree.
But I think Ricky lost right afterwards too.
Yeah, he lost the final round. He lost his Pikachu against another trade Ivysaur.
Yeah, not really a good matchup.
Yeah.
Again, Hidden Power did not exist.
Sadly.
Not until Gen 2, where
Lightning Rod exists somehow. Even though it did the opposite effect as now.
I think Lightning Rod only did just cancel any lightning-based moves, and then if it hits the user, it gets a special attack raise. I think.
That wasn't. Was that? What generation was that happened? Though I don't think that happened in. It definitely didn't happen in 3rd gen. Might have been 5th gen, maybe.
I think Lightning Rod just canceled out electric attacks entirely in 3rd gen.
5th
Yeah.
gen, it gained the whole special attack.
Right. And didn't Motor Drive do the same thing? Except you raise speed?
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, Lightning Rod in conjunction with Charge is actually not a bad combination. Because Charge raises special defense.
And then you can raise a special attack too, sure. But isn't that only for double battles though?
Yeah.
It works for single battles too, but it's more handy in double battles, because it draws in the energy.
Right, yeah. So, once again, I'm not involved in the Charmander at all.
See, I'm 30.
And I decided to use it because, hey, why not? It's better than tossing it out.
Yep. Teleport.
You only have the Pokemon that can use teleport besides Alakazam. Marcel. Actually, it was funny. I was reading up on Mr. Mime being Pokemon of the Week, and one of the strategy names was Marcel.
What was that reference to?
This one right here.
Alright.
The in-game trade name when you get Mr. Mime Red and Blue.
Alright.
And Fire Red Leaf Green, they changed his name to Mimean.
Yep, and Chugga Connor actually used that in his Fire Red LP.
Magical Leaf.
Yep.
Smoking that magical herb. Oh yeah, I'm also raising a Weeping Bell too. I mean, I don't know if I'll necessarily use it as my full team, but for Pokedex purposes, I do want to like make it learn at least Razor Leaf before I turn this thing to a Victory Bell.
Well,
Depends on why Victory Bell is one of the better rat Pokemon. It's actually the ability here, first gen. Because using a faster Pokemon, they can take down one of the heavier defensive rock types.
And not just that, but also has access to Swords Dance, Wrap, and Hyper Beam.
And let's not forget Sleep Powder.
Oh, Sleep Powder, yes. And I'm using the famous and annoying Para-Rapping strategy that'll cause the players to rage quit.
Oh boy.
Believe me, I was rage quitting when that happened to me in Pokemon Stadium. I will never forget being friggin' paralyzed during one trainer battle and then sent down to Tentacruel and just rap spammed me.
It can't move.
Rap. For how much you were loved and hated at the same time. It got nerfed, I think, in Gen 2, where it just prevents you from switching.
Oh, thank God for that nerf.
That was a much needed nerf.
I mean, what would you rather deal with? Not being able to switch out but not being able to do anything, or can't switch out but can still attack? What would you rather deal with?
I'd rather not be able to switch up against still attack.
Because actually, there's actually conjunctional ways you can use Wrap. You can use Wrap with Toxic, Wrap with Attract and Toxic, Wrap with Toxic Confuse, Wrap with Paralyze Confuse.
So in this game, it's mainly Wrap, Bind, Fire Spin, and Clamp. It's only owned by Cloyster, I believe.
Oh, Clamp. I forgot about Clamp. Damn you, Cloyster.
Oh my god, Cloyster.
Cloyster is definitely one of the top threats in the freaking first generation.
Well, it has high physical defense, but pretty crappy special defense. And yeah, I'm gonna spam Confusion with Alakazam.
But I can roll physical attackers like Tauros.
Oh yeah, oh yes I can, yes. It also has access to Explosion.
Yep.
So you can go
And
boom.
Dab Blizzard.
And Dat Blizzard, yes.
Oh boy, Blizzard. 90% accuracy in this generation.
Yeah, Blizzard was preferred over Ice Beam actually in Gen 1.
Then didn't it get nerfed to 70, I think, in Gen 2?
Yes.
And I mean, Ice Beam more preferred, actually.
Well, here's the thing. Do you want accuracy but less power, or more power but less accuracy? It's your fighting style, really.
Yeah, I prefer accuracy. Honestly, I prefer accuracy because I've gotten really unlucky in all my games with very, very untimely misses.
So, this is the only time where there's an ice type move that had a higher percentage of freezing than 10%, with Blizzard being 30% this generation.
I could swear it was still 10% though.
It was 30%.
Ah, okay.
So, I believe the only other way you can get that high of a freeze rate is with Secret Power. If you join a snowy area, you'll get Secret Power.
Oh, right. Secret power is dependent on the environment. Right.
So you're only gonna ever use it. Only useful if you're on Mount Coordinate portion.
I wonder what Secret Power would do if it was like in a linked trade in a linked battle. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Like, will it just do confusion?
Yeah, it's like they're flinching, I think.
Oh, secret power. My secret power is the ability to flinch you.
Worthless.
So there's Tri-Attack. I think Tri-Attack's the only other move.
Or Tri-Attack has 3 just separate procs: burn, paralyze, or freeze.
Each with 60% chance.
Each with what percent?
I think like 16% chance.
Oh wow.
So the odds of getting critical hit after focus energy.
Well, actually, what's funny, you mentioned focus energy. We might have mentioned this before, but focus energy in red and blue and yellow anyways was glitched because it's supposed to raise your critical hit chances, but it drops it to 0. They fixed it in Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, I think because it went over the limit and went to the negative area.
Right. Yeah, that's basically what happened. If you're playing Pokemon Stadium, yeah, bring focus energy, and you can just spam quick attack critical hits with Jolteon.
And Charmander level up.
So yeah, me leveling the Charmander is gonna be a bit tedious, keeping it as a Charmander.
Oh, Beedrill.
More Beedrills!
At least it's... And he's one of the few bug catchers that fully evolves his Pokemon.
Beedrill is also the Pokemon that has the strongest bug move in the game, which is freaking Twin Needle. It's also the only
Twin Needle, yes.
It's also the only non-poison move that poisons.
Right, yeah. And it can also pin missile spam, although Mega Beedrill just uses X-Scissor and it's a done deal.
Charmander's evolving.
Ooh, adaptability Mega Beedrill.
Yeah, X-Scissor, Poison Jab, Drill Run, and I think Protect, just to kind of,
Scout.
Sure, yeah.
And get that Mega Evolution off.
Yeah, I paused here for a moment because I was just checking my phone. So there's, yeah, more trainers on the way to fight. You don't have to fight a lot of them here. You don't have to fight the ones that are really in the way. But if you really want the experience, then I do recommend you go out of your way to go after these trainers. Like here, this hiker's way out of the way.
And you hit a dead end.
Yeah, see what I mean? You have to go way out of your way to find trainers like him.
Yeah.
I think you only bump into him if you take the wrong ledge to jump off.
Well, I mean, you can purposely just jump off the wrong ledge if you want to reach to him quicker. Alright, so the hikers, you already know what they use. Mainly rock types, the occasional fighting types.
Nothing really too exciting here.
One thing I didn't like about Shaded Sprite in this generation in Red and Blue was like it looked like his head had freaking bumps on it.
And what's with the thumbs up? It's like saying, Johto is that way.
thought he was doing more like cool Geodude. Thumbs up.
Cool, bro. Cool story, bro. Tell me that again.
Geodude.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny too? When they introduce genders, there's actually a female Geodude. I wonder how many people actually nickname it Geo Girl. Or
I might have done Geodudette in one of my other games. I might have.
Oh, Geodudette, that's a cool. Yeah, you know what? Why did they friggin' change the name? Actually, change the name in game, depending on their genders. Like Mr. Mime, why not have a Mrs. Mime?
Because it was never called Mr. in the Japanese version. That's something the organization keeps screwing up on.
Game freak.
You and your weirdness.
So we had to deal with the fact that frickin' Sabrina, second gen, had a female Mr. Mime.
So it can go both ways.
Yeah.
Hey, this should be Butterfree by now.
You know what's funny? This is actually the last bug trainer you see in the game.
Interesting.
They've come so far, so may they rest in peace after this battle.
Oh my god.
Do you think they did that purposely because they didn't want the trainer to feel overwhelmed when dealing with like Beedrills and Butterfrees?
I think they're trying to give it easy to you because they know Rock Tunnel is going to be a big pain to travel through.
Where's the new? Yeah, it can be a pain if you don't know where you're going. Where's the new bug type Pokemon? Venonat.
Bug poison type.
And you
I think
thought?
you introduced the Pokemon sooner. I mean, it's not that hard to deal with.
Yeah. And Burn Proc.
So thoughts on Venonat and Venomoth?
What do you think, Calvin?
Venomoth, the Venomoth line.
He gets really useful 5th generation when he gets Quiver Dance.
Does it ever get Tinted Lens where it improves damage that's not really effective?
Yeah, it makes not very effective moves do double damage. Or if it's like 4 times resist, it does like half damage.
Right, yeah, as opposed to resist, it just does normal damage, right.
That pushed it up to the higher, that pushed it up on all you know that
You know what though? You know what bugs me? You know, Beedrill got. Speaking of bugs, Beedrill gets a Mega Evolution, but why not Venomoth? I think Venomoth could have been nice.
I think standard Venomoth is quite down to this.
Well,
it
also gets Wonder Skin too, which I forgot what that does.
Can't quite remember.
So, trivia question of the day: what does Wonder Skin do?
Oh my god. I'll be right back.
That's right.
To Bulbapedia! No.
Da-da-da-da.
Bulbapedia's down to Smogon! Alright, so while we're looking up Wonder Skin, I'm just beating the crap out of this junior trainer here. Ekans, we've ever seen those before. Pain in the asses they are. Not when you have a psychic type around, or a ground type. They work too.
So yeah, pretty much Wonder Skin reduces the accuracy of status moves used against the Pokemon with this ability to 50%.
So wait, what does that mean exactly?
So pretty much like status moves such as like Toxic or Thunder Wave, their accuracy is reduced to 50%.
Oh, okay, so you can basically, it's like an anti-staller move?
Yeah.
It's like Sand Attack, just push status moves.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect Pokemon with Mold Breaker, or if you're going against a Zekrom or Reshiram, because they have Terravolt and Turbo Blaze.
Which is just their version of Mold Breaker.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And ironically enough, out of the 4 Pokemon who can possibly learn it, only 1 gets it normally. Sigilith. Venomoth, Skitty, and Delcatty all have it as their hidden abilities.
That's actually rather interesting. Good to know, thank you. Alright, so I think this is the last trainer I fight on this route. And there's nothing new here.
Yay, Geodude!
Sadly, only 150 Pokemon, so we're kind of looking at
Yeah, I know. Did you think they could have made this harder by making less trainers there is to fight?
Probably less annoying. You're just fighting the same crap over and over again.
Oh yeah, that. And look at that, he actually bought a Machop that wants to flex his bicep with the 2 Geodudes. Yeah, see, look at that. A Machop, and one that flexes 2 biceps, and his 2 biceps are the Geodude.
Oh my god.
It's like so common, Geodude and Machop.
You actually know what else people have seen before. 2 Geodudes and an Onix. You know what that symbolizes.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Let's not say that.
You know know something else? There's actually in Heart Gold Soul Silver. There's actually a couple you battle, this tag battle.
Oh
that
yeah.
has a freaking Onyx and a Cloister.
Yep, we all know what you know that reference too.
The funny thing is that Cloister was male.
What?
Both the Onyx and the Cloister were male.
Huh.
Oh
If they
no!
made the Cloister female, the joke would have been 100%.
But
I guess they didn't want to go that far.
so wait, are you saying that his girl was actually anomaly or trans?
I don't even want to think about that.
Okay, I think they made it worse.
Oh no. Oh god.
God damn it.
Ooh, this meow.
Meow.
He does not want to go down. And as soon as I say I get crit.
Yeah, that cat was a rebel. Remember the episode when Meowth learned to talk? He wanted to impress a female Persian.
Was it a female Meowth or was it a female?
Female Meowth. The Persian was the gang leader.
Oh, okay. I thought he wanted to try and impress a female Persian. Oh well.
No.
Yeah. Well, Meowth said, like, you're a freak now. I'm not being interested in you. Before he just said, because you're just freaking street Meowth.
And just for the hell of it, I decided to catch a Voltorb.
Fastest Pokemon in the game.
Well, Electrode. More
Evolution.
yeah. Voltorbs are very useful if you know how to use them correctly. Like you can get cheap shot explosions in. You might be better off spamming. You might be better off using Thunder Wave first, and then use Explosion right afterwards.
Or this early, it's Sonic Boom.
Oh yeah, Sonic Boom's good.
But
But
the thing about it is having fighting Voltron in this area is a bit foreshadowing for an area that's very nearby the spot.
oh yeah, in case you want to use it as a flash slave, right? So they must have known they can put one there. Actually, you know what's interesting too? There's actually right down the right south from this Pokemon Center is a power plant. So it's possible some Voltorb could have escaped.
Maybe.
I think I really have to question why designers had to put all those cut trees right outside of Rock Tunnel. Was it really necessary they had to make you walk all the way around? They could just put regular textures by actual cut through.
That's something for Game Freak to decide. So yeah, pretty much here I stop at the Pokemon Center, and next time we meet, we're gonna be traveling all the way from Rock Tunnel to Lavender Town. So peace out.
Peace.
See ya.